Okay. Pop the disc in. Now, according to the rumors, they say you can unlock a secret side quest if you can find the serial code on the disk when you put it in the computer. So if I open the file here, dig through here, you should find the serial number. Let's copy paste it in one stereo program, enter, and it should start spinning and give me the code I need to access the secret side quest. That will give me access to a secret outfit for Neptune. So, starting to sound kind of loud, actually. Hmm.
Hey!
Ah!
What are you doing in my closet?
What the hell?
And what are you doing using foul language in me? Better yet, who are you? Where am I? Where's my room? Who are you?
My name's Atticus.
Oh, cool. That name totally sounds like the noise that a whoopee cushion would make, though. Hey, do you want to be called something else? How about Adipoo?
Are you Neptune?
Yes, my name is Neptune, the goddess of Planetune. It's nice to meet you. But this isn't Planetune. And I don't see Nepgear anywhere. Uh, where am I? And how did you get in my... Wait a minute, this isn't my room. What just happened?
I don't know, but you're a fictional character standing in my living room now.
Uh, that's totally impossible. I mean, I'm standing right here. How can I be fictional? If I'm fictional, then you're fictional too.
I guess that's a fair point.
Well, it's not like you just say, I choose you, Neptune, and throw some kind of Pokeball and then let me out. Come on.
Where's my Pokeball? Can't let this one get away. Where is it? Damn it, where's my Pokemon?
You dare try to capture me and I'll go in my goddess form and I'll wreck your house.
But
You,
your fictional character standing in the middle of my room. If you
and
want
I'm a
off,
very deadly
nobody,
fictional character when
nobody
I
will
want to be.
believe
Even though
me.
I am not fictional, even though I am not a fictional character, I can be a very dangerous one when I want to be. So you better have a darn good reason for getting me out of my room. Nepgear was baking cookies and I was ready to eat.
Well, I was trying to access a supposed side quest on this video game that you're in. Apparently, it did not function properly and somehow whipped you from one reality into this one.
A side quest? Oh, you mean the dungeon with the pink bows all over it?
I don't know the context of it, I guess.
Well, I'm sorry, but as the goddess of Planetune, I can't let you use any form of cheat code. But, uh, I guess that means I have to go into my goddess form and beat you up.
Eh, that could be bad. I got a better idea. So, I don't know if you will, or if I just got really drunk or something. I did eat some pizza, but I did have some drinks here, so I might be just going insane. But might as well just go with it for the heck of it. How would you like to do an interview?
An interview? Me? Really?
Sure, why not? I mean, in the end, if this is all not real, I'll humor myself at least, and if it is, then, well, I got proof then.
Awesome! You know, in all my time as a goddess, no one's ever interviewed me. This is so awesome! Thank you, Addie Pooh!
Cool.
So,
Okay.
so, what questions do you want to ask me?
I'll pull some questions, requesting some questions now, so we'll start off with my own, I guess, for now. Let's see. How does it feel to be in the real world?
Um, let's see. Really three-dimensional, I guess. There's a lot more room to move around. Speaking of which, please tell me that you don't have any rings floating on the ground.
No, no, most people pick up their chain.
Oh, good, good. I don't condone loitering.
Let's see. How does it feel to not hear background music constantly?
Um, hmm. I would say it's a little new for me, seeing as I hear it 24 hours a day, even when I'm sleeping. It's kind of peaceful. I'd say it's pretty nice. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Um, I like a lot of Japanese RPG music myself. But usually when I go to sleep, I usually listen to like podcasts.
Oh, podcasts. I see. Mm. Is that what this is? A podcast interview?
I guess if you want to call it that.
Okay. So, next question.
Okay, we got one question. Samus is my waifu asks, this kinda came out of nowhere, but I guess if I had a question, it would be, who is your favorite goddess aside from yourself? Because we always know Neptune is the best.
Ah, I think my favorite goddess, aside from myself, would actually be Blackheart, because she seems really confident in herself. You know, she has a blog that you can access, and she does upload regularly on those blogs, but she'll even say, you know, I'm just doing this for fun. I don't really care if you read this blog or not. That's how confident she is in herself. She doesn't care. She's just so confident she'll stand right up and just, you know, blog about anything and not care because she knows that she's awesome. So I guess she would be my next favorite, aside from myself and Netgear.
Okay, got two questions from Sony Fanboy 9869 Cloud Waifu Forever. They ask, why in the hell is Blackheart your favorite, you Sony fanboy?
I'm not a boy.
A good reply for a good troll. The troll's second question is, why the hell doesn't Greenheart get a spin-off game?
Well, right now, I don't know if she's interested in a spin-off game right now. I know Blackheart has a spin-off game for the PlayStation Vita. There might be other spin-off games coming out, but if there are, I can't say too much about them.
Okay, let's
And why
see.
are you calling them games? We're not games. We're real people. I'm standing right in front of you, Addie Pooh. What more proof do you need?
I keep looking at the alcohol bottle, but I don't know if it will respond to me.
Well, I don't drink, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, let's see. Next question. Hi, Neptune. Here's my question. What pop song is stuck in your head right now, and will you sing it for us? Thanks.
Oh, let's see. What pop song? Um, actually, it's not really a pop song. It's kind of embarrassing. Well, not really embarrassing because there are a lot of fans. Have you ever heard of a musical called Miss Saigon?
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Well, there's this song in it where a mother is singing to her child, and it's really sweet. Um, are you sure I should sing it?
Well, the question asked for it, but I will leave it to your own accord whether you want to or not.
Okay, well, let's see. You who I cradled in my arms, you asking as little as you can. A little snip of a little man. I know I'd give my life for you. You will be who you want to be. You can choose whatever heaven grants. As long as you can have your chance, I swear I'll give my life for you. But does that really count? Because that's not a pop song, it's a Broadway song.
I don't know. It was a question to you, not to me. I can't truly answer that.
Well, there is one other song that me and the other goddesses love to sing to each other. That's more of a pop song. Should I try that one?
Well, it said, what song's stuck in your head right now, so if it wasn't stuck in your head right now, I guess it wouldn't count.
Well, this other one's stuck in my head now.
Okay, we'll let you into a cheat code.
I don't condone cheat codes. I'm a goddess. Goddesses don't need cheat codes. They just do what they want.
This is an interview cheat code.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dreams. I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. For some reason, we like to call each other bitches a lot.
And the fanboys go wild.
What are fanboys?
Don't ask.
But I just did.
Don't ask again.
Okay.
It's
Are you a
about-
fanboy?
Depends on what we're talking about.
For example, are you one of the boys that came to fix my fan and didn't fix it for real?
He thinks the joke went over.
What'd you say?
I said I'm ready for another pizza and another bottle of beer. So, the next question. Hello, Neptune. Here's my question. The first game of the hyperdimensional Neptunia series. You were so bored that you mentioned wings floating on the ground. Clearly, there's a reference to Sonic the Hedgehog. I was wondering, did Sonic or any of his friends get mad at you for picking on them like that?
A little bit. Just a little bit. In fact, almost immediately after the game came out, I'm calling it a game because for some reason you think it's a game. But, for some reason after the quote-unquote game came out and people started playing it and Sonic heard it, he immediately zoomed to my house, didn't even bother knocking on the door, and was standing in front of me, arms crossed, tapping his foot on the floor. I said, hey, Sonic, what's up? He says, do you have a problem with rings floating on the ground? And I said, well, yeah, it gets in my way, and I might trip over him or something. And after talking about it for a little while, we realized that we both had to pick up the rings just to make it an even draw, you know? He's still a little miffed at me, but he'll get over it.
Let's see. Fanboy289 Subfourth Forever asks, "Why don't you tell Sonic to go stuff it? He is just a wannabe hazard who can't even make a decent game anymore."
Oh, I can't tell him that. Because Sonic helps me, actually. He saves woodland creatures. And he's not a game either. Eddie Pooh, what have you been drinking?
Let's see. Contents of the following drink make you hallucinate, see horrible things, induce blood, may make you think werewolves are invading your town, and may make giant hairy beasts appear. Also may contain Cthulhu references. What am I drinking?
Does that say rum?
Pure blood-borne healing medicine. Drink when injured. The fuck did I get this?
Well, for healing medicine, you don't sound very well. Just saying.
Hey man, this contains real blood? Ugh.
Ew!
What the hell?
Spit it out! Spit it out! Spit it out right now! Ew!
From the Healing Blood Church down the street. Oh, 189 Blood Healing.
Atticus, stop or else I'm gonna faint. I don't tolerate blood that well. Ugh. Just spit the stuff out and dump the rest out and just ask me your next question.
It's from the Coca-Cola Company.
The next question is from the Coca-Cola Company?
No, this... I think I'm in an alternate reality at this point. Next question. How do you feel about the female Sid in Final Fantasy 15 and the reactions she has been getting?
The female Sid. Female Sid. Female Sid? Wait a minute. They made a girl version of that guy?
Yeah, the Sid in Final Fantasy 15 is a female, and she's getting a lot of controversy because of how she's dressed.
You mean to tell me that there is some woman walking around with a cigarette in her mouth?
That part I don't know about. I only seen the outfit. I don't know the context much about her character in 15 or anything.
Well, I haven't met her, but I was in, let's see, what was that town called? It had that dog named Goofy and that duck named Donald. Oh, and there was a boy named Sora.
Traverse Town?
Travers Town, that's it, thank you. There was a Sid working in a shop there, and I met him, and we had a nice conversation while I was shopping around for some ingredients for more cookies for Neptune to make. But, I don't recall him having a twin sister or anything. Are you sure you're talking about a girl?
Yeah, all the SJWs on Twitter have been pretty angry about for about a week.
What's Twitter?
Oh dear Lord. It's a magical pigeon letter service.
Aww, how cute! Can I meet him?
Can you meet the pigeon?
Yeah. Where is little Twitter? Do I call him?
Twitter!
Tweet, tweet, tweet! Twitter!
Twitter isn't available right now.
Oh, that's too bad. Will you tell him I said hi?
I will let Twitter know.
Okay.
Okay, next question. You mentioned I can't say it right.
Travers.
You mentioned the town Does this mean you ever encountered the Heartless, and if so, how do you deal with them without a keyblade?
My boyfriend does that. My boyfriend, Fang, he is a fencer. And, um, sometimes when it's difficult for me to transform into my goddess form, especially under stress, then my boyfriend usually takes care of the Heartless, with his weapon. And let's see, his fairy friend, let's see, Erin? I think her name is Erin. She's a big help too because I hide behind her while he takes care of the Heartless. Is her name Erin? Atticus? I
I
can't quite remember.
don't know.
See, I take note of. When I first met my boyfriend, I was kind of oogling at him because I thought he was really cute, and I didn't really register her name when she introduced herself. So hold on, I'm trying to think. Brown hair. Yeah, he was cute. Yeah, his eyes were gorgeous. Um, let's see. Let's see. And all I can think of is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Um, I'm not sure I can remember. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Aaron! It was Aaron. Okay, I remember. Yeah, it was Aaron.
Okay. Next question is from the Ultimate Waifu Master Collector. Why the hell do you have a boyfriend? This is so unfair. XOXOX, I demand you to break up with him.
Well, I actually got a boyfriend by accident. It was Aaron who introduced us. And like I said, at the time, I didn't really know her name because I was oogling over him the minute I saw him. And Nepgear and I were hosting a concert, and we were singing some of our songs, in our goddess forms and stuff. And apparently, Fang was there because he wanted the free food. And he wasn't really paying much attention to the songs, but backstage, Aaron showed up and started talking to Netgear and says, hey, there's this fencer guy who really needs to get a clue, and he might be a good match for your sister. Do you think we could introduce them? And I guess Netgear agreed to it, and so after the concert was over, and I was back in my regular person form, Netgear said, this is Fang. He wanted to meet you. He is a fencer. He is currently eating a lot of bread right now from the concession stand, so his mouth is too busy chewing to talk. But I didn't care because the minute I saw him, I was just still going because he looked so cute. And he has these beautiful blue eyes, Atticus. These beautiful blue eyes. And this fleecy brown hair. And oh, his jacket looks so cool. And on top of that, he had this awesome weapon to go with it that he was like carrying around. And of course, Erin, she was trying to introduce herself to me. Or Netgear was trying to introduce Erin to me, but I just couldn't see anything other than him, and he made me want to sing a love song. And that's how we met, and we've gone out on a few dates so far, mostly to dinner, but I'm hoping for an engagement ring pretty soon.
Okay. The Dear Neptune, did you ever own an original Xbox?
No, I never did. I wanted to. I wanted to get an Xbox, but Greenheart would not let me and it's kind of a story there. I decided after a few months of dating that it was time to let my goddess friends meet my new boyfriend. So I introduced Fang to everybody, and Greenheart developed a crush on Fang as well. And immediately after I found this out, I instantly wrote a cover of another song that this group called M2M did back in the late 90s when the first Pokemon movie came out. Um, you might know them, Atticus. They did that song, Don't Say You Love Me, You Don't Even Know Me. Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
Well, on that same album, they did another song called Don't Mess With My Love. So at our next concert, I pointed at Greenheart and I went, he is everything to me, and you know we're meant to be. He's my baby. Don't mess with my love. Take everything I own. Ooh, just leave that boy alone. He's my baby. Don't mess with my love. And she totally got the gist, and she was so mad that she wouldn't let me get an Xbox.
Slightly complicated issues.
Yeah. Fang liked the song, but he didn't understand why Greenheart was so disgusted. You see, he didn't show any interest in her, and he really didn't. He really didn't notice that she was attracted to him. So I just left it at that.
Oh, here's a question related with what you just said. Dear Neptune, do you know anything about the Senpai Simulator game that's being made? Do you think there should be a Neptunia mod for it?
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything about that particular game. And, I really can't comment on that because I don't know much about it.
Basically, you play a girl who's obsessed with a guy who's the senpai. She's obsessed with him, and your goal of the game is to get him to get you to be his girlfriend. But the game has other goals that have crushes on him, so you gotta use other means to like get the goals to not be interested or bump them off or something. That the ultimate goal is to be with senpai.
Well, speaking from personal experience, Fang is my boyfriend, and if anybody else were to try to come between us, if a pop song didn't work, then I would definitely go into my goddess form and knock the rest of them out. I will have no competition. That man is mine.
Yeah. But that's pretty good, apparently, because if I remember correctly, you can mortal people in it too, so.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I remember seeing a clip of it. The person mortaled one of the girls with a knife and hid the body in the oven and burnt it and got rid of all the evidence so the cops didn't waste them. So, yeah. So technically that's a liable option you could do. Just don't get caught.
no, I wouldn't want to murder anybody, especially throw them in the oven. Especially not the same oven that Nepgear bakes her cookies in. Ugh, ugh. That sounds too much like, ugh. That just brought up some bad memories. I went to this pizza shop recently with Fang, and, I don't, oh, it's making me shudder. I don't even care to say the name. It scared me. In fact, I had to tell Fang that I needed to leave early, and he's like, well, why? We just ordered. I said, I don't care. We're gonna go over to the shop across the street.
I see. Let's see. Dear Neptune, would you ever start a Twitter account?
Of course I would. I love little birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. And you know what? Sonic may be a little mad at me, but I'm sure he'd be able to help me too. Because he loves saving woodland creatures. I love little birds. And I would name it Twittery! Twittery! Hi, Twittery! It would be like a baby that Fang and I had. I'd be the mommy, he'd be the daddy, and it would be our baby. Only Fang's changing the diapers.
I bet he'll enjoy that.
He's
Just,
gonna.
just like I enjoy a smooth bottle of blood-borne blood. It
I
keeps you in reality.
I told you to dump that stuff out.
But I keep going to this place with this girl on a cliff. She keeps telling me to close my eyes and I get stronger.
Okay,
And then
that's it.
she's like, go hunter and slay the beasts.
That's it. Atticus, come here. I am slamming your back. I am slamming your upper shoulder. Spit this stuff out. Spit it out right now. Spit it out. Spit it out. You are in your living room. Spit it out and wash it down with some
But
ginger
it
ale or
says
something.
the more insight I have, I can see more of the world.
This must be why you think that I'm a video game character. You're drunk.
Maybe. Or maybe I'm seeing the true reality of the world around me the more I drink.
I'll show you the true reality by turning into my goddess form if you don't stop drinking that mess.
Trying to think of a counter. Okay, back to build. What's this one say?
Beard?
Not build, build, build. Did I say build? Maybe I'm just, I don't know who I am. What time is it? It's adventure time!
Okay. Atticus, I think you need to just sit down and ask me another question. But first, you need to sit down. Just sit down. Sit down.
Let's see, the next question is, hey Neptune, who's your favorite Final Fantasy character?
Oh, that's a no-brainer. My favorite character is actually Squall Leonhardt. And, but what's Final Fantasy?
Let's see. Waiting to see if somebody replies to that. Let's see. Dear Neptune, Final Fantasy is a long-going franchise that Square Enix has been flushing down the toilet in recent years. Please don't remember it at all and just go get Bravely Default, the new Final Fantasy.
Okay. Well, anyway, I met Squall while I was visiting Balam Garden one day. I was on vacation with Netgear, and Fang had to stay home. And they were having this grand ball. And at first I thought Fang had surprised me and was going to propose to me there. Because I look across the room and I see this guy who looks a little like him. And so I go up and I tap his shoulder and he turns around and I'm like, you're not Fang. And of course I ask about the scar on his face and stuff. And he told me what happened there. And then his girlfriend with long black hair came over and she looked really defensive and stuff. So I just kind of backed off because I know the feeling. Don't mess with my love, you know. So, but overall, it was a really nice vacation and stuff. But what's Bravely Default? How can you be brave and default at the same time?
Let's see. Somebody replies. Maybe drink some more of this. Maybe,
Atticus,
yeah.
no. Put the bottle down. You are too drunk.
The reality of the world is 2 plus 2 of all life, apparently. Dear Neptune, I am outraged that Sony did not release physical copies available My Dead Body 2 for the Vita in America and only allowed a limited Asian English release in Asia, and it is sold out, and evil scalpers are selling it for $100 a pop on eBay. Will you please arrest all these scalping motherfucking assholes? P.S. Please kill all the scalpers with Anibos. Stab them with knives for the love of humanity. I just want the Fire Emblem characters. Is that hard to ask for? Cry sound, cry symbol, cry tears.
Well, I suppose I can have them arrested, but I wouldn't want to do any harm to them. Wait a minute. Well, while I'm thinking about the rest of that answer, I'm going to try to sober you up, and I think I know how I can do it. What is this? Look at this shelf. It's huge. It's full of. What are these? They're discs and stuff. Wait, what does this box say? Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth. Oh, this looks so cute. Hold on a minute. I'm going to open this up. Just a second. I want to look inside. Atticus, why are you giving me that look? I'm just looking inside. I'm going to put it back.
That's fine.
Oh, it's a.
I'm just imagining Persona dancing all night.
Is this what you mean by a video game? Because
Yeah, that's a video game. That's a 3DS game.
Well, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to fit into one of these little. What? Atticus!
What?
This doesn't get a case?
What doesn't?
A Persona Q! The rest of them looks like they get a case.
What do you mean it doesn't get a case?
Look at it. It's in this little, CD thing.
Oh, you're talking about how it's in a chip thing instead of a disc?
Yeah, why is there, a chip instead of inside a disc case instead of a disc? That makes no sense.
I don't. I don't think a disc could actually fit in a 3DS case unless it was a GameCube.
No. No, wait, there's a piece of paper. It's a receipt from a place called GameStop?
Yeah.
Atticus, you are really drunk. What is that stuff? Give me that bottle.
Well, this one said it was made out of silver.
Oh! This stuff smells so bad. How old is this?
It says it keeps werewolves away, so I don't have to worry about them. I just have to worry about the evil hunter people I went into. And all those things in the unseen village. Oh, so many miniature Gravelord Nidos. So creepy, man.
Okay. I'm holding on to this bottle. Anyway, did you have any more questions?
Questions. My Atticus is getting drunk off the Healing Church's evil blood ministry shit. What do you think of Bloodborne's storyline and ideas of its gameplay?
Well, let's see. I've seen it on the TV. Is that the game with the really, really, really good-looking graphics?
Yeah, it's pretty good looking. It's really fun.
Well then, I don't know much about the story right now, but maybe I'll get a better. You said this stuff came from
Yeah, it says it comes from the healing ministry of the Blood Church of Coca-Cola in the back of this bottle.
Well, if it's a video game, how can it come? from a video game, Atticus. Ugh.
Well, it says the more you drink, the more insight you will gain, thus giving you better vision of the reality of your world. So, I'm assuming since this is all happening, the cradle plane of the physical realm is that video game people are actually real.
Um, okay, well, let me have a bottle. What does it taste like?
Okay,
What does it taste like anyway?
tastes like hell.
Hair.
Yeah, it says contains 1% of werewolf.
1% of werewolves? Well,
90% blood, 1% werewolves, 1% eyes, and some other crap I can't read here. It's kind of small.
do you have any in diet?
Diet, let's see here. Diet healing blood mesh free, werewolf free, 99% blood, 1% Cthulhu. That
Oh,
sounds good.
come on. You're faking being this drunk. This stuff can't possibly. It doesn't even smell that great. Hold on.
Like my friend said, being drunk has nothing to do with taste. It's all about stupidity.
Well, I don't. Whoa. It certainly has a strong taste. How many of these did you drink?
Half of the first one you took, 25% of the second one you took. I think one full one, and then I got about 8% of this one, I
Oh,
think.
oh, boy, the room is starting to spin. I think I need to sit down.
And if you go to the hunter's dream, the doll won't kill you. It's nice.
Oh, but I like dolls. I have a doll collection at home. Okay.
Cool, cool. The doll is
Woo!
friendly.
It's, it's, gee, I'm getting kind of woozy. I gotta sit down.
The next question.
Okay.
I have a question for Atticus. After having played so many games for so long, how does it feel to finally be able to talk to an actual video game killer? Well, let me tell you that there's a lot more other killers I'd rather have here, to be honest. If I was to be totally honest, there would be
Hey,
so what?
hey, let me tell you something, mister. I am not a video game character, and and this stuff is really, 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 really empty. Can I have another bottle?
Silver or blood?
The non-blood type, thanks.
Uh, it's here's an actual bill.
Okay, that'll do. I gotta wash down the bad taste.
There you go.
Anyway, you were saying?
There's a lot more other characters I'd rather have a live actual talk with. I mean, for goodness sakes, why Neptune of all people anyway? I mean,
Be careful what you say. I got a goddess form and my sister bakes cookies. Ugh.
I mean, if I really wanted to interview someone of my choice, why not Samus, man? That'd be awesome. Why just have like Samus here and be like, "Yo, Samus, you're awesome. You can like morph into a ball thing, and I can use you in bowling the chi.
Alright, that's it. I've got a question for you, Adifoo.
Okay.
So, seeing as you've insulted me, I'm gonna insult you back. So I'm wondering, it's not easy being a goddess, let alone a video game character like you say and think I am, which I'm not. So if you were to be in one of these video games, would you be working on another planet, a binge drinking gambling addict, or an impaled hedgehog? Answer away.
Would I be a gambling or impaled hedgehog?
You heard your options.
Your options are to be a waste of life or dead?
Just answer the question.
What kind of question is this? You're asking, do I spend all my money gambling or if I'm dead? What kind of... That's basically like... It's like an SJW walking up to a guy. It's like, are you a misogynist? Or do you have an arrow through your heart? It's like, you have one choice that has you alive.
No, you were so drunk that you didn't hear me right. I asked, would you be A, working on another planet, B, a binge drinking gambling addict,
so I could be
impaled
walking...
by a hedgehog?
Okay, you got two choices that don't involve being dead. Okay. Still a little limiting, though, throwing in one where you're dead, though. I mean, still seems a little odd, but I guess I'd walk on another planet, I guess, because I'm not really into gambling. I'm not dead,
Alright.
so...
I got another question.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite game station, Atticus?
Does any of the answers involve not being mortal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd probably go with Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. Sorry. Wait a second. What's wrong with my console, If I did have a console, that is, because I'm not a game character. If I were a console, what would be wrong with mine?
Well, you pretty much answered the question yourself.
Huh?
Well, you say not a game killer, one that you wheel, and you don't quite know what a game or console is. So, if that's the case, then you don't have a console, which means that your question is non and void because
Okay, well, yada, 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 bloody, bloody, blah, 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 blah.
Dear Neptune, how do you feel about Tim Schafer calling many of his fans, or used to be fans, sock puppets?
He must like marionette theater.
Oh, you ain't like the puppet?
Something.
Except it doesn't kill you?
Not sure. Uh, Gundam Tanaka, maybe?
Yharnam Tanaka. What
Uh,
a wonderful phrase. There's no other ways.
yeah. So, are there any more questions, or can we, like, master the boring stuff with the X button?
You, Neptune, why in the hell do you not ever wear a dress?
I do too wear a dress. One of my outfits comes with a skirt. And if I did wear a dress, I would wear it to my wedding to Fang. And I'm gonna make a mental note not to drink at my bachelorette party.
Ah, cool. Seems the blood ministry dropped off this extra blood.
Hey, Atticus,
Let,
do you have any coffee? I need to work off this.
I hate coffee. It's a sign of the devil.
Is not.
It's evil. It has nothing good in for you. It's just, it helps you stay awake, but it's not healthy for you, and it doesn't do anything else good for you, and it fucks up
Ah,
people sleeping a lot.
it does not, Atticus.
Does too. You
Atticus.
should drink tea.
Attic-
Tea.
Atticus.
Uh,
Atticus.
what?
Atticus.
Uh,
Atticus.
uh,
Atticus.
uh, ah!
Atticus!
What?
You passed out drunk on the couch again.
What
You were mumbling in your sleep, too.
are you doing here?
I just Skype called you. And the camera's turned on, and you're passed out on the couch. I've been yelling for you to wake up for the past half hour.
Uh, what were we doing?
We weren't doing anything. You were just sitting there mumbling something about, I don't know, blood-borne drinks and game consoles and questions and cookies?
Why did I Skype call you?
It was a scheduled Skype call. Skype called me automatically, remember?
Oh.
Anyway, I'm not talking to you while you're drunk. You gotta sober up. You go into the kitchen and you make yourself some coffee right now.
I don't drink coffee.
Well, you're gonna start drinking coffee.
I'd rather drink tea.
Well, then go make some tea. Get your drunk butt off the couch and go make yourself some tea.
How am I drunk off a bottle of water?
That's not water, Atticus. It's a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yharnam from Coca-Cola.
It's not Coca-Cola. Trust me.
No, it's the bottled water that Coca-Cola puts out. Yasani.
Okay, whatever. Look. I will call you back when you've sobered up.
Wait. So
What?
you're saying somehow got drunk off a bottle of water. You would
It's not water. It's Jack Daniels.
Who spiked a bottle of water
It's
with
not
Jack
water.
Daniel? I'm holding a bottle. It may not contain water, but it is a bottle of a water bottle.
It is not water. It's Jack Daniels.
Then
Look,
who spiked a bottle of water with Jack Daniels?
look. I will call you back
Wait.
when you're sober.
Wait.
No,
Just hear me
no.
out. Just hear me out. So you're saying that someone spiked this bottle, switched out the bottle with Jack Daniels, and I got drunk. The computer automatically called you. You've been sitting here for 30 minutes listening to me mumble about personal stuff, trying to get my attention.
No, no. We were supposed to do another Jolly Good Time segment, but apparently you've already had a jolly good time, and I've been yelling at you for the last half hour to wake up.
So, yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Was there any topics we were going to talk about?
Uh, you know, I've been yelling at you for so long that I forgot.
Uh, did I say anything embarrassing?
Um, not really. I didn't really hear you. I was yelling at you to wake up, and the most I heard was about, I don't know, uh, something about Bravely Default and, Squall, Leonhardt, and, someone baking cookies.
Good. I wouldn't want dark and horrible things to get out.
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna hang up for now because I forgot the topics we were gonna talk about anyway. So, you just go sober up, okay?
But why would someone spike a bottle of water?
I told you. You were having a jolly good time, apparently. In real life.
But I don't drink alcohol, so why would I spike it myself?
That's Jack Daniels.
I get that, but how did Jack Daniels get in a bottle?
That is not a water bottle. That is a straight up bottle of Jack Daniels. You know what?
Well,
I am done.
if that's the case, somebody put a label from a water bottle on a bottle.
You know what? You
Look,
know
I
what?
see DASANI on this bottle here. Purified water enhanced with minerals for a pure, fresh taste. Am I insane or what?
So you say. Alright, you know what? You're drunk, so I'm just gonna let this argument go. Bye, Atticus.
I just don't get it at all.